Welcome back, viewers. In today's video, we will be checking out the Gecko Linux bare bones ISO. That is, we will be checking out the Gecko Linux IceWM window manager. So let us start. I have already installed the virtual machine, and this ISO is from the static branch, that is the stable branch or stable branch of the Gecko Linux. So let us start. It is based on the OpenSUSE Leap 15.4. We are greeted with the greeter screen. So here you can see there is only one session. This is a minimal ISO of Gecko Linux. It offers the IceWM session. Rest of the things like the language selection, calendar, and the power menu is there. Let us input our password and get logged in to the desktop. So it is using the OpenSUSE wallpaper, standard OpenSUSE wallpaper or the default wallpaper of OpenSUSE, and it comes with the lime green wallpaper of Gecko Linux also. So the IceWM window manager consists of a panel at the bottom. You get this application menu. This is the minimize all windows. This is the workspace feature, and this is the terminal. You have got again, this is again I think the workspace feature only. So what is this? Yes, this is also a workspace feature as well as a window list. Then you have got the network status. You can see the network status here. This is the CPU monitor, CPU frequency. It will show. Okay, this is the CPU. Let me check. One of them is CPU processor. I think this is the CPU processor. Let me check. Yes, this is the CPU monitor, and the earlier one that we opened up on the screen, this is the system monitor. So you can see it here. System monitor is there. Only 225 tasks are running. One is running, rest 224 are sleeping. So this is to be noted. This is great. You can see it is very light system. Memory usage is also very less. You can see it here. So most of the memory is free. It is just using 245.52 MB of RAM. So it is almost similar to the LXD desktop. You can see it here. Everything is there. Swap usage, zero swap usage is there. So now I will close this. I will close the terminal also. And what is this? This is what it is. This is the calendar, day, date, time function. What was this? It is not opening up. Anyway, let us go, and first thing that we require to do is to go to the utilities, open the SAX3 utility. You have to input your password. I will just maximize it. You have to input your password, and it will open the TUI command. You can see it here. Now you have to hit the monitor button. So it will open up the monitor settings. And now here you can do the mode setting. So these are the modes, driver modes that can be selected, the resolution of the screen that can be selected. You can even select the color depth, that is 16 or 24 bit, and you can do further settings for the horizontal and vertical sync rate, the X and Y axis, and the refresh rate. So for that you have to enable this. This bottom three axis and the refresh rate are not allowed to be changed, but you can change the sync rate. So I will disable this, not required right now. I will keep the 24-bit color depth and just go over and select the right resolution, click on it, and it should increase the resolution. Let us see what happens. It should increase the color resolution. No, there is no effect right now. Let me go again to the SACS utility, input the password again. Let us see what happened. That should have, yes. So again, it was reset to the default setting. We will have to increase the setting, increase the resolution, but it is, I think, not working. So what to do? Let us try to log out and restart the system. Let's see what happens. Restart the system. That is also really very slow. Okay, so what we do is we will reboot the system. Let us reboot the system. Maybe the settings will take effect after the reboot. Or it is possible that it is not working here in the virtual machine, but it should work on your bare metal. So you can see the settings have not change has not taken place. The resolution is still the old resolution. So we'll have to again go to the this monitor, change the resolution, apply the resolution. So it is not changing. So I think we will have to keep with this resolution only. It is substandard, but anyway we cannot do anything. It is not changing. At least it is not working in the virtual machine. Now let us try out this web browser. So it opens up the Mozilla web browser. So meanwhile it is working. Let us go over and check out the desktop applications. So for the network section, you have got the Mozilla Firefox. In settings, the complete YAST utilities or YAST tools are available. You can see it here. YAST upgrade, YAST group management, everything is there. You can see it here. Everything is there. So what we will do is, let us check out the version of Firefox first. So the version is the ESR 91.12 ESR version. So it is the extended stability release. So it will be supported for a long time. So it is essential for the Leap OpenSUSE Leap versions. So OpenSUSE Leap versions normally have very old packages, and the Mozilla should also match those open packages. But otherwise, what will happen is the system will misbehave. If you have got some very new packages and some rest of the packages are old, then the system will misbehave. So you require the packages to go hand in hand and not create an issue for the user. So I will close all the tabs. Now you can see it here in settings. I have already shown you everything. So what we will do is we will try to do the YAST upgrade after some time. We will first check out the different softwares that are available. Let us open the YAST software. So everything is opening up in a TUI. You can see it here. So the terminal is opening first, and then the terminal, after the password verification, it is opening the GUI based applications. So this is the YAST software manager. We will check out whether the OpenSUSE patterns are available in the YAST software manager or not. So that will be a great check to see the difference between the OpenSUSE and Gecko Linux. So, or whether the patterns also work in Gecko Linux. So the OpenSUSE desktop patterns might be there and they might work also. So we will check this out. Let us see. So this is for the first time the repos are getting synced. I have already shown you the different repos that are there by default in the earlier video. That is the Gecko IceWM Static Desktop. So let the system sync the repos and then we will be going ahead. So first thing what we will do is we will not do We will check out whether the patterns are available or not, and then we will first do the YAST upgrade. Let us see if the YAST upgrade works or not. Once the YAST upgrade is done, then we will come back again to the patterns and try to install one of the desktop patterns. Let us see what happens, how the system behaves. It is taking quite a bit time of to do the sync repo sync. Or it is possible that this Gecko was released a little bit long ago, because if there is a few months gap, then the repository is completely changed, and then the repo sync takes a lot of time, or maybe the network is slow. That is the only two reasons possible for this much long syncing time it is taking up. Okay, now what we will do is, let us go to the search. Okay, let us go configuration. Okay, so here you see there are no, you can see there are no patterns, so the patterns have been removed, so we will not be able to do any installation using the desktop patterns for Gecko. So they have been removed in the Gecko Linux. They are available in the only OpenSUSE only. You can see it here, those are removed. So what we will do is, I will just accept this. I think it is we will abort this. Yes, so we will abort the installation. What we will do is, we will go to the system, not utilities. Just wait, where we were? Yes, just let me go through. Yes, we will go for a YAST upgrade. Let us see if the YAST upgrade works or not. Or we can open YAST only. So, and then do a YAST upgrade. Okay. Okay, then let us go to the software. Okay, so this is only going to do the upgrade using the YAST software management only, and not the terminal method. So we have also got the terminal method. So what we will do is, we will check out if the updates are available. Let us see what updates are there. Okay, so there are some updates available. Let us see if the updates or upgrades are available. Dependencies, check now. All dependencies are okay. Okay. Let me go. Let us do online upgrade. Let us see if the online upgrade is working. So using this, you can do online upgrade. The YAST software center will then do automatic update of the system. So if you want to have automatic online update, you have to pick this and activate it, else you keep this off only. So now we are again back. Let us change. Yes, the patterns are there. Yes. Sorry, the patterns are there. You can see it here. The desktop patterns are there. So first what we will do is, let us update the system. So that will install the updates first, and then we will check out the patterns, if the patterns are available for installation. Loading the pattern manager. Let us see what happens. Let us see. There are some install recommended packages. We will remove that. Let us do online update. Agree with licenses. Okay. Let us see what happens. Okay. So what we will do is, we will open the terminal. Sudo zyper. Let us see what happens. Yes, so you can see it here. I will just maximize it. So total of 436 packages to upgrade, 18 new and 1 to remove. So what we will do is let us try to do a system upgrade, and meanwhile it is doing the system upgrade. We'll just close this down. Let us check out the other things. Let us check out the themes. So right now the Infidel, this theme is there. Zpacker theme is there. Let us go over to the Windows 95 theme. So this is the Windows 95 theme. This is how the desktop will look. Then we will change over to the Nano Blue. So this is the Nano Blue thing. This is how the desktop will look. Now we again go to the motif thing. Motif thing is better. I like the motif thing. You can see it here. This is how the desktop and system will look. Then let us go back metal 2 thing. This is the metal 2 thing. This is how everything will look. Then we go with the Infidel. Infidel, there are two. Ergonomic is there. This looks very nice. So I think we will keep this theme. And then let us try out first the overloaded thing. So this is little bit different, but I think the earlier Infidel theme is better. Then we will go with the Ice Desert thing. This is also nice thing if you like. Here it this thing look like this. Yes. So we go with the Helix thing. This is the Helix thing. This is how the desktop looks in the Helix thing. This is the default thing. I think yes, this is the default thing. The default IceWM thing. This is how the desktop looks. Now we go to the Crystal Blue thing. This is not that good looking because it falls with the wallpaper that is applied. So what we will do is we will keep the Infidel thing, ergonomic thing. So this looks fantastic with the wallpaper that is currently there. Now let us check out the update status. Upgrade status. Yes, it is working strongly. Let it work in the background. So not many systems are there. You can see it here. Very light desktop. Only the bare minimum things are there. Bare minimum features. This is the help for the IceWM. So the help file is not there. So it is very basic kind of wallpaper. The focus is there. So you can have sloppy mouse focus and the custom focus. Let us see what happens. So the mouse focus will change. And you can again go back to the click to focus, and the custom is there. So the custom settings are also there for the mouse focus. Let us go and check if other things are there. Okay. Now what we will do is let the upgrade complete. Once the upgrade is completed, we will try to use the patterns to install any desktop, and in the next video we will check out if the desktop is properly installed and it is working. So that will be a small test, but this will definitely test the Gecko Linux capabilities, and also check out the configs, whether the patterns have been totally disabled in the configs or the patterns do work in Gecko Linux. So if the patterns are working, then you have got a additional way to install desktops. So you need not hop between the different ISOs, because the ISOs contain, each ISO there is only one desktop. So if the patterns are working, then you can use the patterns to install the different desktops in Gecko Linux. So you need not hop between the ISOs every time. You need not reinstall the complete system. You have to just use the pattern to change over the desktops. So the update is taking a bit of time. Okay, so the update took quite a long time to complete, and this video will also be longer. So we will not do the installation of any desktop from the patterns. This we will do in the next video. I will stop the video here right now. So we have checked out the Gecko IceWM's window manager, that is the bare bones ISO, static bare bones ISO. So this is the stable version of Gecko, that is static version, and it is the bare bones ISO. And we installed, we had checked out the IceWM, that is the Ice window manager that was installed using this ISO for Gecko, and we had used the auto partitioning system. So we auto partitioned using the MBR style partitioning along with swap to file option and the BTRFS file system. So that's it. I will stop the video here. See you in the next video. Bye.